Welcome back. We have another set of boring and unsafe dating apps tonight with you for the next couple hours, reviewing dating apps. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, go on this channel right now. There should be a playlist embedded in the description box below. You can start by watching the other 20 hours of content in the series. Looking at right now, we are up to, let me see. All right, we are up to 66 apps, 66 iOS apps, and there are a lot more to go. Actually, I don't know that that's true. There may be a lot to go. I estimate there's under 150, but I am not positive about this. Some of them are just straight up AI apps. They are for just chatting with digital girlfriends, like Berry Chat. Berry Chat is just an absolute scam and not worth your time or money. There are a few other ones. But tonight we are going to be continuing the series. It is brought to you by all verified 3D blind dating app Dating Square, which is now available in North America. This is verification with a passport and your face. The safest verification you can do, which is reading your passport information, your name, your gender, your birthday, directly from the NFC chip in your passport and extracting only that data that is needed. We are not taking a picture of your passport. We are just scanning that chip and pulling out the required information and then securely storing that in our database. Anyway, tonight we are going to be starting off with what I think are probably some weirdo apps. I haven't started yet, but we will. Let's get that up on screen. All right, we're going to start off with Inner Circle. Now, from the looks of it, I'm going to think that there is some kind of referral. So apply for membership or enter your invite code. All right, I'm going to continue with Apple. Hide my email address, of course. So they want you to tell them about you. So this is after they have captured my details for my Apple account. Where do you live? We're gonna put Los Angeles. What do you do for work? I'm a designer. What's your date of birth? Wow, this is some vigorous. And I'm gonna say that I'm female. Inner Circle would like to send you notifications. Don't allow. Share a photo of yourself. You're able to go into your photo roll. We use face verification to keep the community safe and authentic. Your selfie won't be visible. Make sure your camera is clean. So they're doing mandatory verification. Mandatory facial verification. Let's see. So I'm pulling up. So now it's basically telling me profile is in review. Now it's wanting you to pick something about your lifestyle. Answer a question about your lifestyle. Okay, fine dining. How about that? So all I did was put my face when the camera opened up. And it's asking me for my favorite restaurant to go to, favorite bar, favorite exhibition. Like, what the hell is this? I'm just putting in nonsense now. It just keeps, it's one question after another, after another. Profiles in review. All right, so profile is in review. They also have a method, unique user ID. All right, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get on this app. Let's take a look at their privacy policy. That might help us. Upload your photos to our platform. Then we can use those at any time for any purpose. Plus advertising and like other things that just are garbage. Like, what's happening here? Like, I thought they touted themselves as not just a dating app, it's a community. Apply now. Apply now. But look at what you're missing. Just likes and chat. That's it. Likes, chats, and profiles. That's it. Are you fucking like what? I can't believe that you would say such a thing about your business. And that's not just a dating app. All right. I think I have enough. Well, good on them for doing profile verification. Ding. I don't have enough information here. Clarity and accessibility, speed and responsiveness. I mean, like that you can't sign up right away, that it's an approval process is already not a good thing. Clarity and accessibility of features. Clarity and excel. I mean, it's going to be just clear because it's your basic Tinder experience. There is nothing special about this. Explore all members. Explore all members. Why are these people here and here? Ready to meet someone new. I'm just trying to look for Trying to look for a review on YouTube. There's one review from 5 years ago.
Getting into crypto can feel overwhelming.
5 years ago. How is it that I haven't heard about Inner Circle? There's one from 4 months ago.
Seeking a dating community for ambitious, like-minded individuals? The Inner Circle by Circle Imperium BV is a curated platform designed to connect people with shared interests and lifestyles, even hosting exclusive events. Its biggest strengths include a carefully vetted community, focus on quality matches, and access to unique gatherings. This is fantastic for those tired of endless swiping and seeking serious relationships with successful, interesting partners. But honestly, while exclusive, the Inner Circle operates on a subscription model for full features after a free download. Its curated nature means not everyone gets accepted, and some users report a smaller local user base or difficulties with the approval process. So, is the Inner Circle your essential dating app? For a premium, curated dating experience, it's a valuable, albeit exclusive, option. What are your thoughts?
All right, so it's a paid subscription already, so that already kind of disqualifies it from our experiment here. Now let's check and see what download the app. Download the app. Download the app. Download now. Ooh. Oof, Maron. Oof, Maron. Almost 200 megabytes for same old Tinder garbage. One month full premium membership. Full membership. What is full membership and what is premium membership? Like, really? 1 month membership. 1 month membership, $40. 1 month membership, $20. The trial membership is $40. Oh my gosh. Like, why would you have all these different app uh, purchase IDs, subscription IDs on here? Like, remove these. Like, what is wrong with you people? Um, so this is helpful. I'm not sure. All right, so um that's inner circle. Again, kind of pulling from a lot of different sources here to kind of pulled from a lot of different sources here to pull this review together. I think we have enough data for this review. If you have a different experience, obviously comment below. And let's move on to the next app. Hoop. No. All right, it's asking me to pick an age. Confirm you're 23. I'm a female. Choose your country. It's having me choose my country. What do you want to meet? You want to meet men? Sure, I'll meet men. Where do you want to meet? Where do you want to make friends? Only from my country or worldwide? Okay, let's put my own country. Ass and pigs. Ass and pigs. All right, now it wants you to pick some interests. And these apparently are mandatory. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's ready to roll. Ask app to not track. Hoop, got a new match within 4 seconds of being on the app. Got a match. Maybe later. And it's just the Tinder experience. Okay, bud. Kind of weird it didn't ask for it didn't ask for ooh, out of gyms. You're out of gyms. It didn't even ask like specific location. Like United States was the only thing that I input. And like you only get to see other people's interests. And then what? All right, let's check out the other parts of this. Friend requests will show up here. But I'm out of gems. I can block this person. Yes, I can block them. Oh, I just accepted my first friend request. And then like it's just a sketch picture. Okay. Okay. So everything revolves around the diamonds. I've already got people messaging. You click on a TikTok link. So this is somebody that we match with right away. And it says that the link may be broken to open their TikTok. What happens if I unfriend? What's the difference? Oh, it just got rid of buddy. Sorry, buddy. Enable no. So I've already got friends within minutes. Photo decorations. Wow, you wanna have photo decorations? You can have photo decorations. You gotta pay us for them though. You like having like panda bears on your photos? You come to the right place. 1,000 diamonds. 1,000 diamonds. Yeah, yeah, brother. What is this app called? Hoop. This is just garbage. French company. What? Ooh, they're allowing 13-year-olds on here. What the fuck is what? What is happening here? Why? Why? Why would they do this? All right, so I've gone into the settings menu here. They have a Discord that you can join. Like what? Who would ever do that? Like all you do is put in your interests. There's nothing really custom about your profile. Oh, there is a bio. All right, I'm gonna fill out the bio. Our girl likes hiking. Oh, now it wants you to now it wants you to take a if you want to have a bio, if you want to have a bio, like something custom other than the other than the let me see if that's true. I put in a bio and suddenly it like I put in a I put in a bio and suddenly it prompted me for like taking a selfie. And then like now you can't do anything. So I don't know if the bio was the reason for I don't know if the bio was the reason for prompting for the selfie. It could be. Hmm. Most recent. Where do I see most recent? 600,000 reviews, 600,000 ratings. Where's the most recent reviews? I just can't get over this though. Like, why? So 6,000 hoop for 1 month is $8. Or 6,000 diamonds, 4.99. Ease of navigation, intuitive design. Little too easy. Speed and responsiveness. Clarity and accessibility. Safety methods. Verification method. That it seems to be mandatory to take this photo is like one thing that I can't get past. Let's see if I can use my other device. Oh, it worked. There's no indication that other people have verified though. All right. Let's see about reporting. Like every little move that you make on this app, they're trying to get you, they are trying to get you to buy their diamonds. 4,500 diamonds for 50% off. No, 50% more for $4. So like what? What does that mean? Right. Social account linkage. That's great. Chat content monitoring. Chats 18 plus only. Can be reviewed, monitored. But like they allow for kids on here. Like, why would they have 13 plus on the App Store? That's not good. They do have blocking and reporting. I unfriended somebody already. Oops, where did I put that? Not great as far as the filters are concerned. I mean, this is probably the worst that I've seen. Like, you basically just pick a country and that's it. That's horrible. Standout features, nothing is standout. Inclusivity, I mean, that's what they have going for it. Everybody wants to get those diamonds. Activity level and engagement of the community. They're definitely engaged. All right, so what are these options for? So you can get a hoop subscription. Hoop subscription is 10,000 diamonds. So this is inaccurate here. This says hoop 1 month 7.99, and on the app it says 9.99. Like what? What's happening here? Hoop 13,000 diamonds is 9.99. They're saying 10,000 diamonds is 9.99. Like this is just unreal. I can't decipher what it is that this costs. And that's a problem. I mean, it's showing 9.99, so it's going to be $10 a month. But like, what are these other things for? These are just for sending. Like, it's not clear about what the F the diamonds mean. So this is not good. All right. Well, we're gonna say $10 a month or diamonds. Yeah, just avoid. with the reviews that people have made. Yuck. Yuck. All right, that's 5. 5 and 7 is 12. 12, 18, 20, 29, 29, 33, 35, 40, 45. Oh my gosh. All right, that's soup for you, everyone. Let's move on. FilipinoCupid is next. Good old FilipinoCupid. I'm just gonna have not to track, bro. View singles now. Wow, that's kind of deceiving. What's your first name? It's always Peyton. Next. How old are you? The minimum age that you can put in. The minimum age that you can put in is 18. Another huge design flaw. I don't have my GPS on, and it presumed that I was in Toronto. So that's not good. What's your email address? Okay. What's my email address? Let's see. It is It's making me fill out a password. It's kind of rare when you're being asked to fill out a password lately. Now it's asking me to put my best photo. I need a lollipop. You have successfully added your photo. All right, I'm gonna put this back up on screen and grab a lollipop. This part, this part of the review is brought to you by Coochie Coo lollipops. Coochie Coo. Amazing sugar-free lollipops. Sure. What's your preferred location? Hmm. I wonder if I put Antarctica, if that will be like. All right, maybe I'll not do that. California. What type of relationship are you looking for? A pen pal? Friendship? Romance and dating? All right. Let's also get started on their privacy policy in the background. FilipinoCupid is owned by Dill Mill. It's asking my ethnicity and my beliefs, my spiritual beliefs. Do you drink alcohol? Um, you can skip these actually. Did not see that. Skip. And again, it just it was that easy pushing back. It didn't give me any indication that I could escape the payment gateway. And then we have what looks like the main interface. Did I upload a photo? I think I did. All right. So you don't have any, you don't have access to reverse matches. I mean, I don't know that these menu options at the bottom are any bit helpful. So the only thing that's of significance is the home button. And you're just basically liking people. That's it. Instantly translate messages. Huh. Hmm. Suddenly there's a new button, a favorite. Now, where could I access my favorites? I like how pretty much nobody's voluntarily giving information. Is there like a limit on likes? Is that what's happening here? Did they put the watermark? What is happening here? What does that mean? Oh, can't send them messages. But you can for $45. Holla holla. Holla holla. Cupid. What it's called. Derek cannot read this message as you are both free standard members. Okay. Upgrade now. Upgrade now so he can see your nice car, bro. No thanks. So it's gonna hide the message from him. And then he's gonna upgrade just to see that stupid message. What a scam. Your profile hasn't been viewed yet. Oh, okay. But one person viewed my profile. It hasn't been viewed yet, but if it has, you're not allowed to see. Is it just unlimited likes? Is that what's happening? Okay, the interface is really kind of wonky as far as like these touches, these touch inputs. So like, okay. So you can pretty much message anybody. Nobody's seeing it until they're getting paid. That was Stoner Tom Cruise. Like, absolutely horrendous. No. Can we approve? No. Like every freaking thing that you do, there's payment gateway that comes up. Like sent. Your likes list has been updated. What? What does that mean? Oh, oops, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. One day we'll get back to each other. One day. One day it will be not a troll fest on here. That was, it kind of looked like Wolverine, like a Timo version of Wolverine. All right, so that's it. I've had enough of this garbage. This is Filipino Cupid. Let's rate it and get the F out, please. All right. There's our privacy policy, bro. Heavy tracking ads ecosystem. That's always fun. Well, that makes sense. They want to make the other platforms so cross cross site portability replication. They may port or duplicate your profile across affiliated dating sites. So Dill Mill, where's Dill Mill? Most of the features for filtering are paid. Where did I see that? So I can't, there's no verification, which is kind of odd. Like most apps right now have some kind of selfie verification. It's bad. They do have that. Well, they basically put this out. This is for the Filipino community. But like, there's nothing really that stops people from signing up. And there doesn't seem like there's any barriers from the perspective of a user. Already received messages. Value for money. Oh my God, that is pretty steep comparatively. Two, two, and two. Four. They did have a page that was dedicated to talking about scams. But I mean, the whole thing is just one big paywall. All right, it's 8 and 5, 13, 20, 21, 27, 27, 30, 37, 37 out of 140. I wonder what Delmo got. $37, $38. So very consistent. Wow. Very consistent score. I'm kind of surprised. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. HMU. Hit me up. We're going to sign up. We're going to do that privately with Apple. Hide my email. Hide my email, please. Oh, man. This is garbage. Garbage already. I don't even want to say it. But like, I'm saying it again and again and again. This height thing is like, that's really poor to touch. But right here, like minimum age is 18. Is that right? My gender, woman. So open, shy, is curious. Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious. Age range, I'm open to. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man, looking for a couple. I'm thinking this is the threesome app. And let's input a photo here. Let's input a photo. A photo. Words to tell. Briefly, like, what does words to tell mean? Like, this is the weirdest grammatical structure of like what I think is a bio. Words to tell. Okay. Okay. Looking for is required. Please enable your location setting. Are you kidding right now? They have video chat. All right, so I'm going to turn on location services. And we'll see what's up with that. All right, so first people I'm seeing in Canada with the location turned on are in South Carolina, Hawaii, Illinois. Wow. What a joke that was. Was that up on screen? I don't even know. It asked me to rate the app. And then I put one and then said, "You don't own this item. You don't own this item. You can only tell if you own it." Like, what? That's pretty basic, bud. It's pretty basic, bud. Look at Buddy. He knows that he's more likely to get a response if he has a dog or baby in his profile. Spark notes, break the ice. Hey. So what was that? Was that anything? The interface is really, really poor. There is communities. All right. So the communities are pretty stupid. Um, it's asking you to fill out a separate user license agreement. Just the interface really sucks. Like I can't understand how bad, like why it sucks so bad. It's asking for a second time. An end user license agreement. Like this is the second time this has popped up in less than a minute, and I already pushed agreed, and that's to make a post in a silly little group. Choose the communities you want to join. Okay. So it's like a message board, basically. Um, so the interface is really clunky, but this is just like really kind of poor quality. Like there's nothing really. All right, so there is something here. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Like, I don't even know what's happening right now. I got no idea what's happening right now. I'm just grabbing another lollipop. Watch this. I'm just gonna click on one of the fishes and just pull somebody randomly. People I hooked up. People hooked me up. What the hell does this mean? It looks like I'm gonna have a guest coming on. It's just like random people, random fish in the sea, basically. And it's actually removing the fish. It's removing the frickin' fish. It's very slow. Like, I wish that it would go. Was that a woman? That was a woman. I never said women. Did I say women? I think I did say women. Maybe I did. Everybody only has one picture on here. Like, why? I wonder what happens. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to another spot, and then I'm gonna go. So I don't know if I showed this already, but this is like the message boards. Like it just looks like crap. It just looks like the most ghetto. Like there's no organization to everything. This is really bad UI UX. Um, there's really no kind of distinction from what's feature and what's not feature. What area is kind of dedicated to stuff that I've contributed. Like that's kind of weird. Whoa. I should turn that up for a second here. Oh. So I don't know where messages are going. I don't get a sense of where it is that you can see. Oh, maybe I just found that. All right, unlimited chats, instant and unlimited chats. Send sparks. See who liked you. All that for $20 a month. Oh, I forgot that there is another feature. All these features in one app. Cannot believe it. All right, let me put that up on screen. They've got a video chat. Like that was kind of it looks like it's kind of random. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, you want to use video chat? Sorry, bro. That's not happening. That's not happening. You got to pay us. You want to use video chat? You can't do that, bro. I mean, everything kind of operates on this freemium business model. There is, let's see, in the filter section here, you can filter by height. You can filter by age. Of course, there could be kids on here and you wouldn't know it. Oh my God, FilipinoCupid is already sending me messages to my email. I gotta get unsubscribed to that. I mean, it's kind of like Tinder on steroids. That's kind of what I'm describing this as. This experience of hit me up, HMU. So if you want to HMU me, actually, I would not recommend this. Everything pretty much revolves around GPS being on. Oh no. So, I mean, the groups and the communities, you can still do that. And you can also do the fishing in this, the fishing in the pond. That is crazy. All right, let's take a look at let's take a look at their, whatchamacallit, privacy policy. And we'll let you look at the pond again. All right, that is just a little too much. All right, got the privacy policy happening in the background. So this actually, even though it says HMU on the app, um, the name of the app appears to be local hookup app. So there's that. So localhookup.app is their website. And that's nice. They ask for under 18, if you're under 18, to not submit information to them. So yeah, there's that. Did I see verification anywhere? Oh, yes. There is a photo verification. And it looks pretty easy to bypass. All right, so they require the anonymous sign up still requires email, date of birth. Actually, the date of birth. Hmm. All right, I'm just reading up on their privacy policy. Anyways, the privacy policy looks pretty bad. Now, it says so ChatGPT has interpreted what privacy policy is to be date of birth, but it wasn't date of birth. It was actually, so it does say date of birth, but they don't actually ask for date of birth. They just ask for your age, and the minimum age is 18. Hmm. So they get a one only because they do have selfie verification, but it's obviously not mandatory, so nobody does it. Clarity and clarity and accessibility is a two. Speed and responsiveness. is kind of wonky and slow. Ease of navigation is just a joke. Privacy policy is another joke. Options for blocking or reporting are here. Matching variety filters. So primarily it wants to show me people. Like there's quite a few features. Actually, no, sorry. So the primary search is either height or age or gender. Other more specific search features are paid. Uniqueness, standout of features. It's going to get an 8. They do have video calls that cost money. And they have a message board. And they have a stupid fishing game, which does basically nothing. It's just a gamified Tinder. But still, that stands out. Community inclusivity and diversity. I mean, what it's trying to do is trying to be a hookup app, but then it kind of goes off into left field, and then it gets lost along the way. So I'm gonna say 3. Community engagement. There's no engagement right now. And let's see about that upgrade. Oh, I have chats. A woman contacted. There is the ability for voice messages inside messaging. Where was I going with this? I was going to look up pricing. Basic membership. $20 per month. All right. So $20 a month for this crap. Six. $28, $28, $30. right, that was HMU. Let's see what's next. Fet. Assuming that's a fetish website. Privacy policy. All right, I'm signing in with Apple. Hide my email, please. Oh, another minimum age. How abhorrent. So I'm a child. Let's say I'm a child. I pick on my real age and it will snap it back to 2007. How weird. What's 2007 mean, Jason? This is what the minimum age is, which is 18 years old. So, yeah, if you're a child, you can easily hop on here. And then, yeah, I read them. Or, sorry, I am reading them. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff on here. So it moved me on to the next screen. Pushing gender. Who do you want to meet? Men. Friendly. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. All right. It's given me a username and you can replace that. And it needs to be unique. So I've already agreed to the privacy policy in terms of service, and it's asking yet again for that. Why? 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 I am going to upload a picture. Only the messages you want. Tired of unwanted DMs? Set your message filter and take control. Set up filter now. Only verified Kingsters. So these are message filters. You can basically set very specific filters for who can message you. Oops. There we go. We're gonna skip that for now. I have no idea what we're looking at here. The top of somebody's head. All right, let me just see what's going on here. Filling out a little bio. I had to go and search for the bio. Ooh, I found a treasure chest. I don't know what that means. And now I can't see the treasure chest anymore. Treasure hunt. Yeah, this is definitely like a BDSM type app. All right, so there is sort of this reappearing floating icon that appears randomly on different pages. Um, I'm filling out some kind of a kinky ad. Um, I have no idea what's happening here. Okay. You have to put a start time and an end time. And a category. And then they want you to verify We aim to be the world's most trusted fetish and BDSM community. Prove that you're real. Verify with a photo or verify with a text. Neither, bro. And that was after making a post. Oh, looks like that's the only option right now. Oops. All right, so verifying a phone number got me back into the app. Now, what it looks like is basically like a social media feed type experience. It's just a social feed type experience. Then there's a chat. Oh, so this is just. All right, so I got this other thing right here. So it it has sort of this treasure hunt. Uh so this woman messaged and she was just basically like saying, "Oh, welcome to the app." She's saying, "Oh, I'm a real person, not AI." Um and then like this little candy cane pops up. So I've collected a rope and an ice cube and a candy cane. So I'm not sure what these are for. There's no indication. There's no indicate. You've earned 30 points. Feeling generous, give away icons to someone who hasn't found any yet. Why? Why would I do that? I don't know what that means. Like I'm not sure. Um ooh, I wonder what GIF platform they're using. Wonder if Dating Square is in here. It is. You know it is. That's fine. I'm gonna get send voice messages and video chat. Check if they read your message. Conversations get replies. All right, so I mean, this is it. This is basically like a pretty ghetto Tinder. And then there's also like the other aspect to this, which is like sort of a message board. This was I don't even know how I got to the message board. Let me just try this again. I posted something. Oh, they have a forum. No, that's not it. Oh, okay, maybe this is it. So they have sort of a forum. The app just crashed. So you need to pick a category, but it won't allow you to pick a category. So I'm not sure what's happening here. But this is different than what I had posted. I think, oh, that was a kinky ad. So I posted a kinky ad. That's what I posted. So I put, please someone dom me, whatever that means. I'm assuming dominate. Um, but like this is buried in the me menu. And what's the difference between that and the forum? I don't know. The forum has all these different topics, I guess. Ooh, okay. But then, like, clicking on this category here to actually make a post. So, like, I don't know what's happening here, but it says done. So I guess I can post. Nope. I guess I can't. So it says required category, but like, there's nothing here. Maybe I'm missing something here. Before it just crashed when I was doing this. But anyways, it's garbage. It's garbage. Hey, wanna be my sub? What? Yeah, bro. So what is the plus sign? Okay. I mean, like unnecessary feature. I mean, this is just kind of a what is wrong with people? Asking to see a picture within the first minute of chatting with someone. It's like, no thanks, bro. So this other search feature, it's just the same as the other feature. Man, it's very buggy. It's very buggy. All right, stand out and make an impression. Let a kinky gift do the talking. So a kinky gift costs $24 a month. $24.50 a month. Now, what is their business model here, though? Subscribe now. So clicking on subscribe now, it crashed the app. You can make comments on people's photos. Like, I can't understand. I thought I put photos up here. And I don't see them anymore. That's kind of weird. Oh, I've almost collected all of my treasures in the treasure chest. Subscribe now. $24.49. What an odd price. I guess a price is just a price. Fet. 24.49. Yeah. Like, I'm nearly 100% positive that I uploaded a photo. I did. Oh, they need to approve this photo. That's why. You can set your hard and soft limits. It's just free form text. What are your limits? I don't know. I want to explore what my limits are. I live exploring what my limits are. All right. Um, there's there's a courses section. Now all this is kind of like hidden in the my account section. Now I don't know where else they would put it, but like I don't think my account. But like go to courses. First thing that you see, begging for pegging. Let's sign up for this. Oh shit. No, don't do that. I guess I'm not gonna. Learn about pegging tonight, bro. All right, so that is Fet. Let's take a look at its privacy policy. Yes, highly sensitive. Age fake checks require ID video. Date of birth on documents. Extremely sensitive biometric. So they shoot a video? China, Hong Kong access? What? What's happening here? Why is there China access to this? Transfers to the US, UK, China. Higher surveillance and weaker redress. Wow. Look at all those affiliates for tracking you. That's great. I love it when my shot gets tracked and pegged. Broad legitimate interests. Logs kept 90 days. Other data. Contracts. IPMS. Ease of use. I don't like how there is a bunch of apps or a bunch of functions that are kind of buried within the sort of the my account menu. It's going to be a 3. Speed and responsiveness is a 3. User experience and clarity, accessibility is a 3. Safety profile verification methods that offers phone and selfie, but according to their privacy policy, they might want you to do an ID verification video. Now, that would be great if it was like a safer method of like doing this, and that all of these features are not mandatory is crappy. Privacy and data protection policies, pretty bad. It's going to be a 3 as well. There are options for blocking, reporting. There's a number of things in that menu that may add support. Matching, let's see, filters. So, very minimum filters to apply. Relationship status, age, gender, and couple status. Now, then somebody can also go through kinky ads and look at nearby kinksters with their GPS on. There's also an events section. So I'm going to say this is pretty decent. Standout features. They've got a message board. They've got a kinky ad. Other than that, there's not too much. It's going to be a 4. Inclusivity, diversity. I mean, it's kind of an exclusive community. From the people that I did look at, I mean, it wasn't very diverse. Community. So it was pretty active. Right away, I've received messages and people wanting nudes. Value for money at $25 a month. Would I pay for this? No, but this might be of value to someone in this community. I'm assuming they have customer support. They're doing moderation on pictures, which is good. And customer response. So let me do a report on someone. Report reason. Yeah, no acknowledgement. Let's assume that they have something. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 15 and 15 is 30. 37. 7, 44, 48, 50, 57. Hidden menus. All right. Let's move on. What a way to greet someone. Hey, we're not going to tell you our name. We're not going to reinforce that. We're going to just smash you with our privacy policy. But your privacy is important to us. It's asking me for gender. So it didn't. Okay. So, like, wow. So are you going to tell them? Are you going to show up with a feature? Oh, there we go. So the minimum age that you can put is 18, even though it looks like the minimum age could be younger. No. It wanted to use the camera, and I rejected it. I don't know if that was like I don't know if that was like a feature or not. So I had to take a picture of a picture, and that becomes my avatar. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, it's kind of sneaky. It actually isn't required for you to have that. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is. Okay, no, it's not. So it isn't required for you to input. Like I thought it was a mandatory selfie, but it's not actually a mandatory selfie. It just doesn't appear that you can do anything else except for the selfie because the camera opens up and it wants to take your photo, but you don't have to do that. About me, I like hiking. I like hiking and volunteering. Random flirt type. Okay. So start chatting. You don't need to wait for matches or mutual likes. Just contact anyone. Okay. So it's basically walking me through. You can't see each other's faces until you have sent 3 messages to each other. Okay. Photos only. These people can be contacted via images. Stickers only. Videos only. These people can be contacted only via short video. After you send 3 short videos, you'll be able to communicate without limits. So you get to pick the types of communication that you want from someone. No limits mode. Confirm selection. And now it wants location, and it's asking at the same time that it's asking for location, it's also asking for you to subscribe and pay to subscribe. And 1 month is $44. Oh my God. What is this app called? I don't know. So it really wants my GPS on. We're gonna flip on the GPS. Let's see if it. Like I can't see anybody else. Assuming that that's because of location being off. It looks like this doesn't function without. I think everything on here is a paid subscription. Pretty much. Is everything a paid subscription? There's like a chat bot. There's a chatbot in my inbox. Do you want full access to get premium features? Let's have some fun. It's just $13.49 a week. Like, I'm not sure what's happening here. Um, I clicked on contact support and it says air email settings. What the hell does that mean? Like, what? So I can't like reach their support people? That's kind of a red flag. But I mean, like, what's happening here though? It basically like has three different options, three different menu items. And I have GPS on. So I'm clicking on the bottom left-hand one. And then that's basically like a paid subscription. And then messages, like even clicking on messages, it's like popping this up. I thought this was a chat bot, but it's not. Like the message box to send a message to this is now gone. Like I can't even send a message to this chat bot anymore. But like, is this just an AI scam? Like, we need to dig deeper. Let's go and look at reviews on the App Store. Let's dig deeper. Fet. Fet? Is this Fet? No, this is not Fet, is it? This is FlirtChat. It's FlirtChat. Didn't you know? FlirtChat. FlirtChat. Yep, that's it. Oops. Wrong one. All you see when you get to this page on the App Store is bazungas. And the first video was showing bazungas starting off. Wow, somebody paid and then doesn't even work. Wow, that's an absolutely horrendous thing. 2018. Why are all these reviews from 2018? Like nobody's been using it since? I mean, it gives the vibe of like this is a dead app inside the app itself. But let's see about what Flirt Chat. Bazoongas. Bazoongas. Like I like that concept. This is an interesting concept. If it's true, but I mean it doesn't look like it's very good. Like it looks like it's very poorly executed. But like if for instance Hannah has her thing set to I only want people to communicate with me with photos only. Like I don't even know what blur photo is. But like we're obviously seeing it here in this menu, but I mean like the feature for location is on. Um but like let's say that this person only wants to communicate via photos. You need to send this person photos, they'll send you photos back. And like that's the way that you communicate is with photos. Like that's kind of interesting if that's how it works. I mean, I don't even know that that's how it works. But I mean, it's obviously something. But that's what it asked. It asked me about this when I was setting up, and I basically said whatever. But I don't know that I could experience this without having a paid subscription. It looks like so it's pure paid subscription now. So we're on the App Store. Let's see if people are buying into this. So 7 years ago, wow. Ratings and reviews. Most recent. Ugh, how horrible. All right, bro. Let's go in the trash bin. Trying to go through. I don't know if I've already input. Oh, that bud. Oh, I couldn't find the privacy policy. That's why. App privacy policy. Whoa, whoa, what? That's it? That is the shortest privacy policy I've ever seen. Yeah, this is just crazy. As long as necessary. What's lemon code? How about get a date tonight? What? What's happening here? No swipes, only communication. Only communication. No personal info, no ads. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but poorly executed. This is just so you just pick someone and then message them. And then they have preferences on first messages free. Love radar up to 100 miles. 24/7 customer service that doesn't work in app. You can use it. You can be a free member or a premium member. See the difference. No, you cannot search for people nearby. Who knows if other people can find me? Wow. Included included with your free membership is reporting inappropriate people. Like what? This is going into the trash. All right, what is this called again? 18 plus flirt chat. What the fuck? There's nothing. Matching filter. Standout features. It could be higher, but like hard to test. Inclusivity. It's dead. And yeah, garbage. 3, 3, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 20. Okay, let's get on to the next one, bro. Get started. Continue with Apple. Hide my email. What is this called? 3F. Single woman. Wow. How horrible. Like why are you even publishing an app on the App Store? If you can't build a feature that will give for a child who put in their proper birthday, so you can ban them. Instead, you flip back the age to 18. Like this should be removed from the App Store just on this basis alone. Orientation. So it looks like this is sort of going towards like a LGBT app. It's wanting to have some interest input. Okay. Wants to upload photos. Uploading some photos. Exploring with partner. You can invite your partner onto the app. You two can keep your accounts independent and your matches can chat with you and your partner in group chat much easier. No thanks. So it wanted to send out an invite. Now it wants to take all of your contacts. It wants to have all of your contacts so you can avoid people. Yeah, no thanks. Add manually. Like, this looks like it's a necessity. All right, so there was an X in the top left-hand corner. It was just kind of not very visible. And now I did that, and now it's looking to verify your photo to increase success. And there's an X in the corner. It's just a cheap Tinder ripoff. All right, so it looks like these people are taking advantage of the chat. Oh, they're censoring this. All right, I gotta whip out another camera. So cheap Tinder ripoff. Um, wants me to turn on notifications. All right, so is there a limit here? All right. Were the other features not coming up? I don't know. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's not allowing screen sharing on anything. So there is photo verification. Very, very basic as far as the preferences are concerned, or filters. So see who liked you menu. I don't know what that says. Match. And then people that have already messaged. I rated the app, and it says you don't own this item to rate this item. Because I rated it a 1. Like, that's a really sneaky thing. Oh, it did it again. It asked me to rate. All right, here we go. $39.99, $40. $40 for 1 month. All right. I think this is going to be the last app for today. So it looks like I'm out of likes. That was only like maybe that was like 25 people I clicked on. Maybe more. Maybe under 50 for sure. About 50% have about 50% of people have photo verification. So it's obviously not mandatory, but they want you to think that it is. Oh, here we go again. Love this. I love exposing these fraudulent things. You do not own this item. You must own it. I have no idea what that means, but like, that's garbage. This is a garbage app. All right. I think we're pretty much done here. There's like 15 people that have messaged so far. So this is like a really either active community or like, oh, somebody sent a disappearing message because he doesn't have pictures. He doesn't have face pictures on his profile. And it was a self-destructing photo. So, okay. So this is like people that want to keep it on the down low, or the DL as I like to call it. All right, turn that off. And I'm removing 3F. When you leave the app and then you go back in, it prompts you for photo verification again. But again, it's not mandatory. You can just click it off, which is a good attempt, but like still shit. For open-minded singles and partners to meet like-minded people. So this is definitely for couples. Offering that group chat function seems like a decent idea. I mean, it primarily was like a bunch of like horny men coming at me. User experience, user navigation. That was okay, I guess. Not decent. Okay, I guess. Clarity. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess this would be higher if photo verification was mandatory and the minimum age wasn't if it wasn't set to 18. Privacy looks like garbage. Options for blocking. Yeah, I mean, what's here? It's okay. Standout features. There's nothing really unique about this. This is, I think, yeah, I mean, this is kind of inclusive. Kind of, not really. Engagement was off the chart. I would never pay this for this. This is garbage. And we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. All right. So 50, 20, 25, 28, 30, 34, 34, 34, 38, 41. Right. And that is deleted, bro. Get this shit off this phone, bro. All right, 7 more apps, and then I'm gonna have to put more apps on the phone. This is exciting. I think that's one more video. That is it for today, though. Thanks for watching. And go and watch the other 12 parts if you want to check out one of these apps specifically. Obviously, this spreadsheet is in the description box below. And make sure to get on Dating Square. All verified 3D blind dating, now available in North America, Canada, US, and Mexico. It is a paid subscription app, just an FYI. And you need a passport to verify. So it is very strict requirements, but it is super fun. I assure you that. Thanks for watching, and